Hello, everyone. I'm just sitting down here. I don't even know what to talk about. This issue initially, I was just like, I saw it all this while, all this. I just see them as distraction. You understand? Now it's about Sule Lamido came out to talk about Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and that the fact that he didn't take part in the June 12th, struggle, that he abandoned, but he's just here, that he tried to, a whole lot of things. You understand? And there was even this thing that he tried to get, is it job from, was it IBB or Abacha or something like that. But in other words, to say that all this one that Tinubu is posing as if he is this, he didn't do it. And then so there been different factions. The Monanuga has come out to talk about the whole thing. And then there are different factions, from the one who said that, oh, it's something had been done, Tinubu was this, Tinubu was that, was not this, was not that. See, the thing is, at the end of the day, if you really do something, there's no how it will be there, no matter how people try to erase all the things that they said, you have done. And then some people are saying that, oh no, that the Sule Lamido version, it's not the correct version. There's an Alake version that is supposed to be supposed to do this one, and all of that. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just unbelievable, all the things that are really going on. But let me do this video and just put some of those things out there. At the end of the day, we are all here facing the things that we are facing. We are all going through what we are going through, and so there's a need sometimes to also focus. Like this person came to say that finally Bola has a mother with a name. Sule Lamide poured petrol on fire. He said IBB is alive. Go and ask him. The entire Agbado camp is in disarray, according to this person called Nefertiti First Ladyship. Said the presidency will respond, but Nigerians already read the full story from David Hundeyi. Nothing is new under the sun. As far as Nigeria goes, BAT, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a story retold. He built Lagos is false. He fought for democracy is false. And then some of the accusations that he left, of course, we all know he went on exile. He left the country. And then this handle is saying, Sule Lamido has set the tone for 2027. The man just called the red tape. They are about to deflate Bola Tinubu's oversized ego. So let the violence begin. I'm here for that and more. And then he said, your political elites knew this before 2023 and kept quiet. They knew about Buhari's aloofness before 2015, but sold him as the Messiah. Nigeria is the only country where others have become transactional in nation building. Like Hollywood's fictional character James St. Patrick Ghost, Bola Tinubu is now a kingpin, gets to rebrand himself and not get caught. And then she continues by saying, Nigeria is living a lie. Your history, if it's any good, has taught me that every villain is the hero of their own story. That is true for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sule Lamido was right. Don't forget that Professor Wole Soyinka also served as the first chairman of the Federal Road Safety between 1988 and 1992 under Babangida. Bola Tinubu attended IBB's book launch. Why? Think, June 12 Nadeko story has a phony ringtone. Bat has this thing called the spirit of covetousness. The Bible warned us against. To be covetous is to be greedy of gain. To have a covetous spirit is to have restless spirit that never experiences peace. And she put Book of Exodus 20:17. Wow, this is so long. As I'm going, I'm like, when is this ending? He likes to appropriate others' achievements to himself. This is the man that put up a life-size portrait of himself at Eagle Square on June 12th. The whole site reeked of fascism and its sister megalomania. On new mandate we stand. It was obvious why he made that large art frame of himself on Democracy Day instead of MKO Abiola. I remember, people actually criticize that you're celebrating Democracy Day. You're saying that, oh, June 12th, because, it's about MKO Abiola, and then you go ahead to go and put a life-size statue of yourself, and you've seen the way Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been going around renaming everything about him. It's like, I say it was obviously why he made that large art frame of himself on Democracy Day instead of MK Abiola. They wear June 12 and Nadeko like badge, yet cowards were abroad cashing checks and writing articles, while the real heroes of democracy face the bullets in Nigeria. The man who likes to be worshipped cannot help himself. Does the Tinubu you know look like a man that will fight for Nigeria and not himself? She asked. A lie can run for 1,000 years. It takes a day for the truth to catch up. Nigerians are desperately waiting for a lifeline. Many are largely ignored by the government. No love lost there. There will be a reckoning down the road, just a question of when. I kind of enjoyed the way Sule Lamido kept referencing Bola as a funny character. That's elite mannerism. You can't touch me. He did that with a straight face and backed it up with apologies for the embarrassment. IBB is still alive and he should speak. Madonna should set his record straight for prosperity. Telling history precisely the way it happened, it shouldn't be predicted on anyone's comfort. Young Nigerians deserve to know the true story of June 12 from the horse's mouth. It's their checkered history. Don't keep it from them. The history of Nigeria is that of blood, lies, betrayal, and shame. Nigeria has been through blood and shame. Nowadays, it lives in denial. If Nigeria must move forward, says, then we should stop pretending that all is well and start to tell ourselves the truth. Healing comes after that. And then yeah, so it goes on that whole statement there. So this is one of many. So it's been the thing that has been going on, and Neni was brought into the conversation, and Neni's son has written his own. People have come back to say, and Neni's son, you should not change history, we know this. Everybody is throwing their own left, right, and center, and these things are just going on and on and on. But I'll just end here by just allowing you to see some of the things that Sule Lamide had said from this particular video. At the end of the day, though, I don't even know whether this thing is a distraction or what. There's fire that is burning right now. Let's do everything to quench that fire.
Well, the secretary of the party, and with all respect to him, you see, he was part of those people who were supporting Babangida's annulment of June 12. He was part of it. His own mother, Haja Mogaji from Lagos, was organizing Lagos marching women to come to Abuja to pledge, support for Babangida. I'm saying this because it's simply history. I mean no harm. I mean don't mean to embarrass him. But then you see, he was actively handing gloves to Babangida. Now, when Babangida saw the fact that he was having a problem with the party, he went to the National Assembly to address them. One infamous speech was, they are trying to incite you. It is you they are against. Tinubu was there, and IU became very, very firm and straight on the issue of June 12. He called a meeting, then being the only senior elected person in government at that time, as Senate President, he convened a meeting in Edo, in Benin, working there with the governor, where we went there and reaffirmed our commitment to June 12. All right? Babangida was so angry with IU. When he came by, he removed him and put in a better arrow. He put in there so that so that they can be aligned to political kind of machinations. So when Tinubu today, after being a Nigerian president, decide to rewrite history, trying to maybe deconstruct history and then rewrite it, then it is very, very amusing because he was part of the Babangida's support of June 12. He was part of it. Now it was only when Abacha took over government that Tinubu then became a so-called activist of June 12. Not only him, all those who are talking about June 12 in Edeko, I mean no harm, I mean no disrespect. I'm simply saying what happened during that time. All of them, those people in Edeko, where were they on June 11? They had no part in June 12. They are not part of June 12 campaign. They are not part of the June 12 activities. What they are never, because most of them are saying they should down look. All of them. Because they know believe they won't work out. So when Abiola won the election, and then after the annulment, they are all very, very passive. But suddenly after Abacha came on board, removing Sonekam, they became activists. They formed Nedeko. Nedeko was opposed to Abacha, was opposed to election formation. Nedeko was something which was formed, to fight Abacha, not to fight democracy, not to fight for June 12. So whatever Tinubu is doing today is simply reconstructing history the way he thinks is going to fit his own political interests. But then obviously he was a major supporter of Babangida. Ask Babangida, ask him. So when you talk about, already June 12, what are those characters? Ebute Ere, somebody who replaced Ayu for June 12? Who are the others? All of them. So he ran away, we stayed behind, we fought Abacha. I was detained, because of my fight, but I was detained. Really was detained. So all of us, Adamu Churuma, Bola Ege, Yoche Ayu, Kweme, and